Hello everybody, this is Donna with ddivadesigns.blogspot.com. How are you this evening? I wanted to show you another project that I worked on this evening. I came home from work and of course I was keyed up and wanted to work on something, and my sister was here, and while I literally was sitting here chit-chatting with her and sipping on some Pepsis, I pulled out the pieces for this project, and it literally took me probably about an hour and a half to finish everything from start to finish. And just sitting talking to her, and just talking and pulling things out of my stash, and just being inspired by this picture of my mom and thinking about Mother's Day and thinking about her. My mom has been gone since 2006, and I miss her every single day, every single minute of the day. I miss her. So I knew Mother's Day was coming up, and I have pictures of her around my house, but I wanted to do something that I can hang in my craft room, and I can, look at her, glance over at her every now and then, and remember her, just remember her. So I wanted to do that, and this is what I came up with. Ta-da! So this is my hour and a half project, after work project. But I'll tell you what this originally looked like. That's the size of it. It has this beautiful scroll piece on the bottom. But it originally started out like this. Okay, this is probably 5 by 7, and I got 4 of these from the thrift store. It came just like this, lovely in and of itself. Actually, I think it goes like that. I think this is at the top. But in any event, I paid $1.41 for about 4 of these. And of course, us crafters, we can alter everything. We can alter a bottle of glue. As my sister says, I can alter anything. So when I saw that, I knew I was going to grab them up and use them for future projects, and that's exactly what I did. So I turned this into this. And I think it turned out pretty neat, actually. I will tell you from the start that this background piece right here, which is beautiful, you guys are not going to believe what that is. It's a paper towel. It is totally a paper towel. It started looking like this, just a plain old white paper towel. And I was playing around with some of my Lindy's products, and started spraying on the paper towel, and noticed how after it dried, it gave it this really worn, textured feel to it. And this is some El Cheaporama dollar store paper towel. This is not the Brawny. This is cheap. Trust me. But spraying it and then letting it dry, and then I hit it some with the heat gun too. But it turned out really pretty. So I decided to lay it down as my background on this canvas. Isn't that beautiful? And the color that I used is this Moon Shadow Ethereal Emerald. Very pretty color. You can't go wrong with Lindy's. Very pretty products. So it turned out like that. So that's that background. Very pretty. I love that textured look of it too. It turned out really pretty. Okay? I totally love that. So I'll talk about some of the pieces on this. And again, guys, I'll put some closer pictures on the back of this video so you can see some of the elements if you're interested. Alright, so I'll tell you about this frame first of all, because I'm really proud of that frame. I paid 60 cents for this frame. Here's the glass that I took out of it, but I paid 60 cents for that. Look how pretty that is. Isn't it gorgeous? Gorgeous! And originally, it was this color right here, this kind of pewter looking color. I guess that's what you call that, but it was this color. And of course, I altered the color. And I used some alcohol inks, and I used terracotta, and I used, I believe, espresso. Yeah, espresso. I used those two color combinations to give it that color. And with my mom's picture, it originally was like a black and white picture, but I took it into Photoshop and I gave it like a sepia tint, just to age it a little bit. And I love that picture of her. And these flowers, these 3 flowers here, love that color combination. They came from Recollections. These were on sale from Michael's. They were originally $9.99. I got them for $4.99 on sale. I'm pretty sure a lot of you have seen that bargain. But these are Recollection flowers. And then this is a Prima flower spray. I think that's what they call it. I totally love that. Isn't that beautiful? Love that. And then I talked about the frame. And then these flowers right here, these metal flowers, of course they came from a belt. You know me. I had a belt that had all these little metal flowers. I don't know, about 20 or so of them, I guess. And I have probably about, I don't think I have many left because I've been using them on projects. But I just pulled them off and used them on my projects. But they are beautiful. And I didn't do anything to them. They look just like that. Came from a belt. And this little frame, or what I call a frame, that actually is a belt to buckle. It's kind of greenish. I'm not sure if the camera's picking that up, but it's beautiful. It's missing a stone there, but that's okay. I love it. I'm using it as a frame around this Dodge ticket that says love. And of course, you guys know this is from Prima too. This is one of those felt, self-adhesive felt, looks like leaves. And I put that on the background to give it some more texture. And then I added some trim on the bottom. I believe this is Recollections trim. And I think I just got that trim from my stash as well. So I think that is essentially it. This is the back. Haven't done anything to that, but anyway, that's essentially it. That's my project. That took me an hour and a half. And I think it turned out pretty cool. And of course, you know, I've been on this kick. I tell you, I'm really, really proud of myself. I have been using, with the exception of buying, you know, dropping the ball or, you know, falling off the wagon. I've hit a couple of thrift stores and just to make sure they didn't have anything that I could use in my stash, but I have it's been very, very few and far between that I bought scrapbooking products, and I'm really using most of the things that I already have in my stash, with the exception of maybe some Lindy's products or some things that I run out of or something like that. I really haven't bought a bulk of a lot of new scrapbooking products, not even the latest greatest, although I've been tempted. I've just been trying to hold out and be good and use what I have. So I'm pretty proud of myself. And so what I thought I'd do, is to challenge myself in all of those thrift store hauls that I've been showing over the last couple of months. I'm actually using up pieces of those things that I purchased, and so I'm going to alter them or use them a part of my scrapbooking projects, and I'll definitely try to do at least 2 videos a week of some altered projects that I've made. So far so good. We'll see. We'll definitely see how that works out. But I'm absolutely proud that I'm using what I already have and not buying too much of anything else new. Alright, so that's that project. I thought it turned out pretty neat. And I got to show you this one thing too real quick. See this paper? This is just some regular black cardstock, and I was using some of the Lindy's products. I don't remember which colors, but I just was spraying. I don't know why, but just trying to see how I think I was just doing it just to see how it would look on black paper. Excuse me, it turned out really pretty. So I think I'm going to save it. I'm not going to definitely throw this away. And I'm probably going to tear this out and rip it up and probably use it on another one of those canvases. Like maybe paint the canvas black or something. And then use this as a background piece. Wouldn't that be pretty? Gorgeous. Totally love that. Alright. So that's my canvas, my 5x7 altered canvas project. I think it turned out pretty neat. Totally love my mom and love that I have created something for her. Created something that shows her, and I'm going to put it in my craft room where I'm looking around now to see where I'm going to put it. But anyway, I just want to share that with you guys, and I totally appreciate you guys stopping by. I love watching YouTube videos. I love watching your videos. I love that people share their techniques and, you know, take the time to show their projects as well. So thank you so much, guys, for stopping by and bearing with me as I share all of my hauls, my thrift store hauls, and my belt buckles and my 90-cent frames. So thank you so much. I totally appreciate it, guys. So I'm going to put some closer pictures on the back end if you want to see some of the stuff close up. And I thank you for stopping by. You guys have a wonderful, wonderful evening, and I will talk to you soon. Smooches.